Alright, what's going on, everybody? So it's been about a month since I last posted, and I was basically saying how not to overreact with all these tariff fears and all this economic uncertainty, and that it would be a huge mistake if you're not really buying in right now. So I'm not gonna say I was right yet, because of course, there's so many factors at play. But just saying, I'm even more bullish right now. As of what's today's date? April 29th, 2025. And there's like a slow turnaround, as you're starting to see. Because you got to start thinking. Think like the most powerful people in the world. What are they doing right now? Do you think they're selling all their assets? No. They're loading up. They're buying shares of companies. They're buying assets at a discount. So you should do the same. I mean, that's what I've been doing, and I don't have as much as, these multimillionaires and billionaires, but that's how you get to the next level. That's how you elevate. Scared money doesn't make money. And look, if you have some money set aside, obviously don't put all your savings into it, but like I tell people, if you have $2 here and there every day, throw into it, invest into it, and don't treat it like a casino. And that's why I hate when people say, oh, stock trading, that's just gambling. No, I mean, it can be. That's why, if you're shorting and your calls and puts, options and all that, no, that's why I don't do that personally. If you want to do that, that's fine. But me personally, I tried the one margin account once, and that's how you get liquidated real fast. So, and what does that do? It'll discourage you, yeah. And it's crazy when I hear, oh man, I've lost so much money. I was like, really? In my 401k, if they're checking their 401k. I was like, really? So that means you sold? They're like, no. So you didn't lose. Obviously, you could short-term trade and make more money if you flip stocks like you flip a house, but you haven't lost money if you didn't sell. And we're about to enter next level bull run once all this settles out. So hopefully this ages well. So far, my last video, which was poorly made, I think it's aged okay. So this is not about coming back and saying I told you so. That's not me. That's not how I operate. So but I am here because I just want, whoever's gonna watch this, to just stop. Don't let fear overtake. That's like the majority of people and investors, or retail investors, little investors. They want you to stay little investors or back out completely, because people with more money are more than happy to buy the shares that you just sold at a lower price. Buying high and selling low. Come on now. No. So yeah, stick to the plan. Don't listen to all the mess. Obviously, it's okay to listen to current events, because it does impact everything. So just think big picture, man. Think big picture. What did the people do back then in the Great Depression? Like, that was some crazy stuff because they were in there for a decade. And then, then World War II, like, what were they? I can only imagine. Must have felt helpless. Helpless. 15 years of just, But then after that, oh my, And that's 15 years of pain, right? We're talking like, we're seeing declines every couple of years. And with like COVID, that was, a lot of fear. Uncertainty. The world is going to end. It's always ending, isn't it? My goodness. So, I personally haven't seen anything that has scared me away. So, I know that the decisions that I'm making by investing are going to set my family up when I'm no longer here. And at the end of the day, that is my purpose. It's not about money, but the comfort that it does bring in. And showing, these hardworking habits, I don't know, it has to be something within you, and you just gotta trust God. And I feel like that wisdom is coming slowly, and I need to pray for wisdom. And I'm not saying I got it all figured out, but ever since I started praying for wisdom, that's when other things were happening, and that's when other things started clicking. So if you're in it for money, that's not the way to go. Because guess what? You're not taking that when you're no longer on this earth. No matter how much money you have, you're not taking it. So if you can bless others around you, even small, right now.